Oh, it's so weird having a keel bill that doesn't want to murder me. But you want to sit on this chair right here? Let's try not to mess the hotel room up too. Oh. Speaking of which. Hey guys, if you like our content and would like to see more like it, consider helping me and the birds out by joining us on Patreon or becoming a YouTube member. Check the links in the description below to see how you can help and even get special perks like joining us in our private chat. Well guys, we've had some interesting developments this weekend. As you know, I came to Orlando to go to Animal Con, and I was supposed to bring Rhea with me, but I felt kind of bad about giving her a crash course on harness here. So I decided that it might be best to just not stress her out too much and kind of just come and get a feel for what to expect and then maybe bring her next year. But it's a good thing I didn't bring her, and I'll tell you why. I received a message last night. Somebody has a toucan that needs a new home. The guy gave me his number, and I was a little like, oh, they're just gonna want me to buy the bird, basically. Like, and just knew I was here and thought maybe I would buy it. So I call the guy, and I explained to him that like I didn't want to take any more birds in. Like I can't afford to be putting money towards individual birds right now, especially with the building of the aviary. But I talked to him. He was a super nice guy. He was just like, you know, I got this bird, and you know, it wasn't exactly what we were anticipating, and we're traveling a lot, and you know, he would just be better off somewhere else where he can get attention that he deserves. So he's a great guy, super nice guy, and the kicker was they just want to surrender it. So normally my excuse when this kind of thing happens is like, I can't spend money on another bird right now. But I don't have any excuses for this one. So we're gonna go on a little adventure today to check this bird out, and we're gonna see what happens. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And I'm really excited I'm gonna be able to do this because I wanted to do Rhea and Brock's grand adventure as we came to Florida together. But like I said, I didn't want to stress her out, but I'm interested in seeing this. It's seemingly a male keel-billed toucan, and as you know, Beatrix and Jade, they don't have any boyfriends. So, and he's supposedly a lot more tame, more along the lines of he was captive bred, so he's more along the lines of Rhea and Lalo in temperament than Beatrix and Jade. And it would be really nice to have a keel-bill that doesn't want to kill me. So we're gonna go check this out today, and you're gonna come along with me, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So here we go. Well guys, a lot of developments have been made. Sorry the lighting is here in here is kind of bad. There's no overhead light, and I just don't tell anybody, but I snuck in here with something. I'll show you in a second. I got so much like fruit. Oh wait, no, that was given to me. Where's the fruit I actually bought? Papaya, blueberries, and also I got something just dripped on me. What the hell? Also, I got like 5 papayas in addition to all this, and I only paid like $16. And that's why Hispanic markets are amazing if you're trying to buy fruit, because they have like the best fruit, and it's all pretty cheap, and it's all ripened properly for the most part. I got, and like 2 pound, that are like, oh, my shirt's all wet now from whatever that was. How many pounds? Like maybe 4 pounds of guava, 2, and it was only $16 for all that, which is almost like half of what I usually pay a week. So, and that's around a week's worth of fruit for the most part. But now for the reveal. Look what we have. I wish I could set up something. Wait, maybe we can do this. Oh. Maybe that'll work. There, trying to set up something so we're gonna see if we can let him out. He's not supposed to be in this hotel room. Don't tell anybody. We had to smuggle him. Actually, let me flip this around so I can see. I can make sure that I'm not
completely covering the frame here. These things will open. I was gonna see if you'd jump on my arm, but here, let's try. I'll flip it around, hold on. You want a blueberry? Don't bite me. Oh, okay, you're gentle. There you go. What'd you think? You come a little closer. Let's see if you can step up maybe. Come on. Oh, good boy. And your nails are very sharp. There you go. Just think about all this. You gonna go to the mirror with me? Hopefully that does not scare you. Look. Good job. What do you think? Do you like me? You think I'm gonna do? Think I'm gonna be alright? I got some lovely ladies for you back at the house. 2 to choose from. How about that? Or you guys can be a throuple maybe. You wanna do that? Maybe polyamorous or something? Yeah, no, that's not really a Toucans thing, huh? Oh, please don't like snap at the mirror. Okay. Yeah, who is that? Is that you? Don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's back up there. That's just you. I don't know if you've seen another toucan or a mirror before or not. I'm pretty sure he's a male. They think he's a male, but we might get him DNA sexed just to see. You want to play with something? You want to get on a chair? Wow, it's so weird having a keel bill that doesn't want to murder me. What, you want to sit on this chair right here? Ooh, careful. Let's try not to mess the hotel room up too. Oh. Speaking of which. Here, buddy. You jump up. There you go. Perfect. Honestly, this might be the first time a keel bill has voluntarily perched on me. So he looks like he's in really good shape. He's got some chips in his beak. Let's go over where there's more light. Hold on. He's got some chips in his beak. I'm not sure if it might just be from rubbing on the cage or something like that. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't look like a fungal infection or anything. And he looks really healthy, actually. So they did a good job with him. He's super friendly. They loved him a lot, and that's why they wanted to give him to me, because they thought he would have the best home possible with us, and that's like an honor for someone to tell you that, to trust you enough with their bird and say that they think that the bird would have the chance at the best life it could have with you. And it really helped reaffirm me, because I've been, I've been down a lot lately, you know. Imposter syndrome creeps up on occasion. So this whole trip has been really encouraging and kind of affirmed that I've been on the right path with everything, which is great. Wait, here's my face. What you think? Who are you dipping at? You gonna alert? Are you alerting at yourself? Yeah. He's about the size of Jade. I think Beatrix might be a little bit bigger. He's got a band on his leg too, and it looks a little loose. We might have to get that cut off at the vet, but that's not a big deal. Just make sure it doesn't get caught on anything. Since toucans have lost their legs from bands before because they're just so like hyper and bouncing off everything at all times. If it gets caught, then they can break their leg if they get scared after it gets caught. So you want to like sit here? We can turn the water on. You want to sit right here? No? Let's turn the water on. I'm gonna play in it a little bit. This made me not drink it because it's tap water, but we can play. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We have some distilled water for you too. Or not distilled. Yeah, distilled, that's right. We can't find any purchase for you. Look, you wanna watch some trash TV with me? Go up here. You wanna sit up there maybe? I know toucans love sitting on TVs. Hey, toucan TV, get it? Blueberry? There you go. Why don't let's test out your catching skills. Ready? Yeah, there you go. Look at you. Got some thunder outside, don't we? We have to drive in the rain all the way home tomorrow. Look, you ready? Good boy. We're gonna assume he's a boy right now. He looks like a boy to me. His beak looks very skinny and curved and long. And also they said that he holds on to his food and, you know, does the typical male hormonal behaviors like you guys see with Lalo and with Tupac. He's such a good boy. What do you think about this? You want to see some new toucans? Oh, don't jump. Don't get scared. No, it's gonna be alright. You hear a lawnmower or something outside? Maybe a golf cart? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Might need to get him some water and some food. But yeah, he looks really good. His feathers look healthy. He's got all his wing feathers. They said that when they got him from the breeder had clipped his wings, but he's got all his flight feathers back now. So he looks really good. He looks really alert. Bounces around a lot. Looks around a lot. Very curious. You know, typical toucan. Gonna try to swallow that. He may not have had pieces that big. I give my birds pretty big chunks and I let them crush them up. You gotta crush that to eat it. Or you need to let me give you a new piece of food. Oh. Here, before you poop on the bed. Come on. Good job. You wanna try this chair right here? You wanna try the chair again? There we go. Look, you can have your... Well, this papaya is kind of big chunks. That was the smallest one I could find. I have to cut it up or pinch it off a little bit. The blueberries are here. We got blackberries. We got chuckberries. In the car, at least. On the radio. There you go. Big chunk. You got it? What you think? They did mention something about him sneezing after eating bananas or something. I might have to watch him. Make sure he's not sneezing any liquids up from his nares there. They all look clear. I have to get a light down in there later. Yeah, there's more food there if you want it. You want some more papaya? Let's see here. What do we got? Look, I pinched off a small piece for you. You want it? There you go. Good boy. Got some more for you. There you go. You're very calm. His personality reminds me a little bit of Ripley, actually. So far. Might be because he grew up as the only toucan. And I think the dynamic changes a little bit when you have multiple birds. Oh, here, let's get you another one here. Look. Very gentle. I'm a brand new person too, so I mean, I know I have experience working around toucans, but oh, are we done? Oh, we're gonna regurgitate? Okay. That one wasn't good enough. We needed to try the last one. The last one was way better. Let's not eat that one off the floor. You want any more? Or are you full? He's just gonna hold it now. Can I have it? Can you pass it to me? Oh, look at that. Just like Lalo. You're gonna fit right in with everybody. Although it's gonna mix up the pecking order. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, quick update. He's already following me into the bathroom. What you doing in there, buddy? Well, it's the next day. He slept next to me last night on a little chair. Same thing I did to Tupac when I first got him when we were in the hotel room. Although he was from California. Actually, he's technically from California, but we're picking him up in Florida, obviously. But anyways, we're gonna head home here in a little bit. It's about, well, it says it's a 12.5-hour drive technically, but if you factor in food and having to pee every 5 seconds like I do because I'm on a diuretic, you know, it takes a little bit longer, and gas as well. So it'll probably take us around at least 13, maybe more, 13 and a half to get back home. I'm gonna try to one-shot it and get back tonight. The same thing I did on the way here. I just drove the entire way. And he should have plenty of space in that carrier, thankfully, for the journey. We have plenty of food. But excited to get back home. He's been really sweet. I'm really surprised. It's kind of a nice change of pace, that's for sure, for what I'm usually used to, especially with keel bills. I mean, aside from Rhea and Lalo, every time I've picked up a toucan, it's been complete chaos, as you guys well know. Well, and Tupac, of course, too, but that was a while ago. But his personality reminds me a lot more of Ripley than any other bird that I have, so it's probably because he's used to being socialized around other people. And, you know, like my birds, they know me, so they're friendly to, well, Rhea and Lalo at least, they're friendly to me. And, you know, and then they all hang out with other birds, so it's a little bit different than some,
than a bird that has just grown up around people exclusively, especially a family. So he's used to, seeing multiple people, including children, and that's a good thing. It helps to have them socialize to multiple different people and get used to seeing that. Mine are all they're more territorial towards new people because they're used to just seeing me. But anyways, we're gonna just see how everything goes. I'm not too worried about him health-wise because he seems super alert, active. He eats a lot. He poops normally. His feathers look great. His feathers are in really good shape, and you can see his tail. Now you can see what a keelbill's tail actually is supposed to look like. Like Beatrix and Jade, even when they get their tail feathers in, they don't even close them up all the way like this. They leave them like fanned out, and that's why they keep breaking all the time. I don't know why that happens. They went without their tail for a long time because they were kept in such small cages and they broke so much that they just forgot to maintain them. And I guess they just, I don't know what exactly is causing them to keep their tail open, but I don't know. I really wish they would keep their tail feathers better and close them up, because they're, when they close them up like this, they're a lot more rigid when they're resting. They're only supposed to really fan out whenever they're flying, so. But anyways, we're having fun here. I got some poop on the chair back there I gotta clean up. We'll probably chill here for another hour or so, and I still need some time to wake up. I'm not a morning person at all. So, my brain's still not completely functional. But, I'll keep you guys updated while we're in the car, probably, and when we get home, we'll do a little closing. So, see you guys soon. Oh, no, don't poop. Don't poop there. No. Let's move you somewhere where you're safe to poop. Come on. Let's not poop on the bed. Alright, you can poop now. Go for it. Well, guys, we're finally back home. It's been a long trip. I'm working on so little sleep right now. I apologize if I look just dead tired. It's because I am. I've got I can't remember if I mentioned this in the other video, but even before I knew I was getting a bird, I got maybe 10 hours over the 4 or 5 days? I think 4.5 days or so. The whole experience was. Both trips I drove straight there 14 hours and straight back 14 hours because I didn't want to spend any extra money on a hotel. So my back's killing me, and it's just, I hate to complain. I'm just painting a picture, I guess. But anyways, I'm happy we're back. Feels really good to be back. He's out. He'll probably sleep in the room back with me, kind of like Tupac used to do for the time being, until we figure out exactly what to do with the housing sleeping situation, which I'm going to have to figure out this week too. What else? Oh, Animal Con. Maybe I should talk a little bit about that. That's what I went there for originally. Originally, I did not go to get a bird. I just went for the convention, and Rhea was going to come with me, but then I decided not to bring her because I didn't know how to have her at the thing safely without getting her trained on a harness or something first. And we just didn't have time to do all that, so I wanted to kind of check the place out first and see what to expect, and then next year we can bring her or him or whoever seems to be the most suitable for that sort of situation. But I met a lot of friends, new and old, had a great time. It was really fun doing the panels and getting to talk about birds and toucans and YouTube and all that fun stuff. It was exhausting, sure, but it was great to be able to meet new people that share similar lives, because here it's, I don't know, sometimes it feels
isolating, not having anybody to really relate to when it comes to that sort of stuff. So it's really refreshing to hear about all that kind of stuff. And what are you doing? What's wrong? You see yourself on the camera? Well, come here. I know, we'll go to bed in a second. We'll go to sleep soon. But he's eating well, and I think he had some poops that looked a little, kind of concerned me a little bit, and some gas with the poops. So I might take him to the vet just to be safe. But other than that, I mean, he's doing great. He looks great. But thank you guys so much for coming with me on the little journey. I'm sorry there wasn't more fancy filming and stuff like in the car and all that sort of thing. I wasn't really planning to film there. Otherwise, I think I may have invested in some kind of mount for the camera in the car so I could maybe talk while driving or something along that line. Like, I know a lot of people do that when they do like vlog type things. So, but next time we'll have to do something like that. But I thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like to support us, please consider doing so. Patreon down below. Patreon down below. And then we have like GoFundMe and Venmo and PayPal and all that kind of stuff if you just want to do a one-time thing. But the Patreon and memberships down below, or even the super thanks on the on YouTube, they help us out immensely. And right now, we're if we're wanting to get him to the vet and get him set up the best way possible in the new aviary with the other birds, all the help possible is appreciated, and it'll help us expand in the future as well. So I think this is just kind of the beginning of what I have in mind, and I'm really excited for the future. I'm feeling really optimistic. So that's a great thing, because I was starting to feel a little, I don't know, just like nothing's working out, So it feels nice to have. There's something about like with Tupac. And with him, for instance, someone seeing you and going like, this person would be the best home possible for this bird, and them just giving you the bird, rather than like with Beatrix and Jade, they're basically held hostage based on their health, or held ransom as a better way to put it, with their health issues, because the people just want money. In this case, they just wanted a better life for the bird, and I think that's great. So I don't know, it just made me feel warm inside. So thanks so much for watching. And we will see you again very soon with his first day home.